Okay. So now I kind of have a question. Are you getting all of this? I mean, because I'm going to be honest, if I was an R&B singer, I'd be Luther Vandross right now singing So Amazing. Because this really is amazing if you think about it. We're winning the global race to decarbonize air travel and reinvent agriculture. We're kicking off the next generation of med tech and health tech. And we're renewing the semiconductor industry. And oh, by the way, while we do that, we're creating thousands of new jobs and billions in new private investment. Does that feel like something somebody wants to clap about? Right. I mean, when I think about what's happening in this region, I mean, the ability to do that, it must have all of you asking, well, how can I get more involved? I hope that's what you're asking, because guess what? That's what we want you to do. That's actually the reason that you're here tonight, so that you can do your own self-analysis of the regional goals, actions, and results, and then try to ascertain the assets that you have, tangible or intangible, to invest in a shared strategy for winning together. And I want to tell you something. There are leaders and companies from across the country and around the world. They're calling the greater MSP. They want to know what's going on. How are you making this happen? They're recognizing the boldness of our vision and ambitions, but I think more importantly, our know-how to make those ambitions real. To make those ambitions real. And I know this all sounds amazing, but guess what? Even more is needed. And I believe that this collective body and everyone out here in our community can make even more possible. You know, this could be the place where resilient industries and a thriving economy exists. Do we want that? Boy, I hope more people want that. This could be the place where the talent and skills and efforts of all of our citizens, no matter your race or your gender or any particular identity, can be recognized and integrated into successful business and healthy communities. Do we want that? Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about. And this could be the place where we create an even stronger legacy for our children and our grandchildren than the ones that we inherited or entered into. Do we want that? But listen, if we want these things, we're going to have to continue working together with vision and boldness to make those ambitions real. And I want to tell you, I'm personally committed to doing just that. And I believe that all of you are committed to doing just that. If you're committed to doing just that, let me hear you say yes. Yes. Wait a minute, this is not fiery enough. If you're committed to doing just that, let me hear you say yes. This is important because that commitment and the level of energy that fuels it is what's going to get us through these challenging times. The reality is that, yes, there's a lot changing and there's a lot of uncertainty, but we have a couple things that we can rely on. One is a resilient work ethic that has always been part of being in the Midwest. The other is leadership from traditional and emerging sources that allow us to elevate this region from not just being good, but to being great. Let's continue to make that happen.